Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MBOT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price action, certainly some updates here need to be done. So the first thing I'm going to do, little house cleaning, I'm going to delete these lines out. Yes, they still pertain to the chart, but in the spirit of not having, from a presentation standpoint, I don't want a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So I want to just try to keep this analysis as clean as possible. So first update that comes into play, and this is based on just a foundational principle in charting. When levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. But that would be this $4.90 mark, which for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, talked about as resistance. But again, since the price is now above it, this would be what I would call the ideal level of support. Meaning, Clay, what would make this chart look the strongest going forward? If the price can hold above $4.90, that would definitely paint a very, very powerful picture for the bulls. Taking a step back, though, looking at the big picture of things, it's all about the purple line right there. And this purple line helps make answering a logical question quite straightforward. That question revolving around, hey, how can we measure the health of this current move? I mean, this move has been super strong, so I want to just gauge the health of it. Well, easiest way, keep an eye on that purple line, the 50-period simple moving average, keyword there being moving, because as time goes by, that line is going to move itself upwards. So when you stop and just look at it, as long as the price is above that purple line going forward, bulls are in full health, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are the key battlegrounds at? As things stand right now, the majority of the sellers, and this is not going to be the exact range, but I'm just going to try to find a common ground right up there around $5.95. Like I said, I realize the price went up above that level a couple times, but other times it didn't quite hit it. So just looking at a middle ground, let's call it $5.95. If you want to call it 6 to make it that round number, that's perfectly fine too. But that is public enemy number 1 going into tomorrow. But at the end of the day, as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, the chart will take care of itself. So we'll see how it closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.